Hello guys, Kagami Morikotes, and welcome to another indie game. This one's called, it's another game by Mado, this one's called I Suddenly Became a Magical Girl to Fight Aliens from Another Dimension. From another dimension? Yeah, that's what it's called. Let's start the game. Well, let's click the about. So I suddenly became a magical girl to fight aliens from another dimension, Dima. The sound is also really high in this one. An entry for Yuri Game Jam 2016. This project was created over the span of 1 month. Alright, let's start the game. Let's go. This is the story of how my life changed forever. It all started back on the fateful school day. On that fateful school day, the sun was shining. The air was unusually warm. The cherry blossoms were in bloom. The students around me were excited chatting. It seemed like a perfectly average day. But screw it. I forgot what I was gonna say next. Okay. Well, it was fun while it lasted. So, what do you think so far, huh? Wasn't my intro great? Sorry, so you ignored me. What a bummer. This is far better than I expected. I was expecting something cliche. Seems like you're the only person here though, so I'll just continue talking. Too bad. Wait, I haven't introduced myself? God, I'm such a doofus. No wonder you didn't know what to say. You hardly know me at all. In that case, let's get some things out of the way. Name's Kagami. I'm a second year at Yashiko Academy. You know, the school nearby Coin Park? Oh yeah, that. My cousin lives there, in Toshi City. Wait, don't tell me you don't know Coin Park either. Yes, do you live under a rock? Anyways, Yashiko's a well-known school in my area. Well known for that. For what, you say? Being pretty average as far as schools go. It's completely ordinary in every respect. Even down to the number of toilets. Believe me, I count. But you don't want to hear more about that. You want to hear about me. I'm actually the founder of the one and only Magical Girls Club. A well-loved and celebrated student society where I'm the only member. Nobody else in my year thinks so, but Magical Girls are so cool. They may snicker about me being obsessed with what they call little kids stuff. This sounds like someone that wanted to do a anime club in middle school. But I bet the trendy dramas they swoon over never fears any kid fighting the war for her beliefs. Or wearing super kid costumes. I'm here to show you appreciation for justice's sparkly defenders. And hopefully be one of them someday. What? I'm totally serious. Maybe I should give you 3 short facts. You know, to break the ice a bit. Number 1. Sometimes I play lacrosse for school. I don't do that often though, cause I'm always made goalie. The lacrosse captain wants me staying in one place after I lost her a big game. I sorry had to do something with my clothes here running. Number 2. My parents are super busy, so I basically live alone. Yeah, pretty anime of you. It's not like I care. I actually enjoy the freedom of doing whatever I want. And number 3, my favorite food is beef jerky. That's weird. That's all I can think of right now. So now that you know me a bit, let's get to my story. Yeah, let's go back to your pink background story. It was a pretty average day at my unusually average school. Classmates chit-chatting, sunny day, petals falling, you get the idea. I had just finished the last class of the day. I think it was math. Anyways, it was really boring and soon to be rank. I was totally prepared to leave. Except I couldn't. I had attention that day. So why did you have attention? Oh, what a bummer. So I'm just gonna save this one. Why did you have detention? It was over something really small. It was from wearing the wrong PE kit too often or something like that. They are oddly really strict about that. Oh yeah, that happened to me actually. That happened to me once in middle school. Um, Anyways, as punishment, I had to stay in the classroom for like an extra hour or something. The teacher made me clean off the blackboard dusters, wash the window, throw the trash. It was humiliating. I had to see my classmates run off jabbering about how great their weekends were gonna be. When I was finally allowed to go home, the sun was already setting. Unbelievable. The pristine school complex was bathed in amber hues. Now it's all pink. Since none remained after class at school on a Friday, I had to walk home on my own. Why is everything so pink? I wasn't really in the best of moods during the 10-minute journey back. I thought stuff like, God, this sucks, or why does the world hate me today? I could feel myself gritting my teeth and growling, like right now. I probably got a few odd looks from some strangers, but I couldn't care less. Once I reached home, I immediately went to the front door. Well, that's usually how you... I unlock it, step inside, and dump out all of my schoolwork in the middle of the hallway before making my way upstairs. That wasn't necessary, right? I flicked on the TV and began surfing the channels, as I often did on a Friday night. You sure there'd be a decent program? This doesn't look like a night. Be a decent program showing like Pretty Miracle, so Pretty Cure, and Toki Toki Witches or Star Soldier Miyuyu. But for some strange reason, they were on that day. That sounds... That exact line sounds from something of a cheap creepypasta from 2009, I don't know. The only thing that was on the news, so I gave up looking and began to watch the latest reports. The stories weren't that interesting, just a lot of boring politics, interviews, and weather forecast. Yeah, that's the news for you. But then, out of nowhere, news reporter. We just received several reports of a series of unidentified floating objects making their way towards Toshi City. None knows how they made their way there, but many suspect it to be a promotional stunt. So I don't recall any recent films having mud like Airchips. News reporter. They're attacking the city. They vaporized buildings. And the people in those buildings. Oh no. Somebody, anybody, help. Suddenly the TV signal died. I ran to my window without thinking. Finally, something red instead of pink. And there they were. A whole fleet of those multi airships. Their beams were vaporizing buildings left and right. Sirens and yelling could be heard everywhere. It was so scary. The music got me pumped up, right? Was this what Miyu felt too when she faced the destructive antimaterians for the first time with any Star Soldier powers? Or Rina Maho, the first paramedical who fought against the Royal Darkhearts? Whatever the case was, stop at this. They always prevailed. For a split second I thought, if I go there maybe I'll get the powers and defeat evil too. Am I gonna die? Is she gonna die? But I reminded myself that this was real life. And in real life, there are no such thing as magical girls. Well, in real life, there are no such thing as mod Airchips too, so who knows, right? Spinning wands and cute incarnations could never save our planet from anything. Right? I turned around and found some small furry creator face down on the carpet. Yeah, of course you did. Ow. God, I really haven't done portal leaping in a while. I'm out of practice. Whoa, who are you? How did you get into my room? That doesn't really matter right now. I got better things to do. Just a question. Why are you so loud? Sorry. Fine. Apology accepted. Anyways, I'm here to tell you something. Okay? But if you're gonna do that, at least tell me who you are first. Alright. I'm Nanya. You know, this way I hate telling everyone my name. Shut up, duck! So yeah, I have to shut up my duck. My other duck. I don't get why people find it so funny. It's a pretty common magical name. Wait, it didn't say magical name, it's a magical undername. Yeah, that. Side. Look, let's get things straight here. I was sent by the Queen of Magical Land to give you this. What's that? Let me see here. Patented magical compact MK3 for human use only. Used by magical hunters will result in hemorrhaging, vomiting, liver failure, and brain damage. So there you go. Cool. What am I supposed to do with it? Don't people your age normally use compacts? I never wore makeup in my life, so... Nope. Alright, give it to me. First you try and up delete. Wait, what? I'm sorry, it was my fault. Then you yell a bunch of nonsense. And away you go. Now I'm gonna hand it over to you. Don't screw up or anything. Okay. Miracle loving light. Do I get a magical girl transformation now? Where's the music? Magical girl transformations need like this over the top music, right? When the light had died down, I found myself totally different. I could easily see that my outfit had changed, but I ran into the mirror just to check it all out. You ran into the Kagami. I think the biggest change other than the clothes I was wearing was my hair. Before it barely sat around my shoulders. But now it was longer, lighter and tied into ribbons. I swear I had become 10,000 times cuter. Yeah, so there was no magical girl transformation music? Holy crap. I can't believe it. I'm a magical girl for real. Well, if that's what you guys call it then. Oh my god. This is the best day of my life? Yeah, but your word's gonna be straight soon, so... Don't worry, Nanya. I'm on it. I'm gonna be the best magical girl ever. If you say so. Looks like my job here is done, then. Good luck with protecting Earth or whatever. Bye. Alright. And now I get the music. I feel like I can take on whatever's commanding these weird shits right now. Let's roll, Kagami. I practically jumped down the flight of stairs as I made my way to the front. Once there, though, I had to make a decision quickly. If I'm gonna stop those bad guys once and for all, I need to make my way downtown and fast. I wonder which route will be best. Oh, that's a really hard decision, right? To Coin Park, I guess. Okay. To Coin Park. When I got there, the park was empty. At this time of day, it usually was pretty quiet. But factoring in the dead spaceship invasion, the silence was understandable. But those things didn't explain why I felt so uneasy as I went through the gates. Like, there was some hidden presence spying on me. Inside, I felt like at any moment I was going to be surprised with an attack, but I kept a brave face. If the world was going to be destroyed, I had to take the quickest road downtown, which meant I had to go through the playground. Alright, now it's purple because it's chaos, right? Once I got there though, that sense I had of being watched, it's got a lot stronger. I felt that whoever was spying on me was really close to me. The sense of unease was so great that, well, I yelled at the top of my lungs to find out who was watching me. Hey, whoever's watching me, stop that. It is me? I heard a tiny quivering voice. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm such a weirdo. Such a creep. Please forgive me. I turned myself towards the boy's source and found myself facing another magical girl. This is a lot cuter than you. Another girl in an elegant blue costume. She was really cute. Hey. After seeing her, I swallowed my anger, feeling slightly guilty that I had ended up screaming at such a delicate-looking person. Nah, it's cool. You don't seem like someone out to get me anyway. So, what are you doing out here? The world's gonna be destroyed in a few hours unless... I'm actually a magical girl who wants to fight too. What? What I'm saying is... One of the Magicarians made me a magical girl too. They gave me the task of taking down the leader of this invasion, Empress Tisaya. If the Empress is killed, then the invasion will be killed off. Wow, you're super clued in on this stuff, aren't you? Aren't the people who gave me powers call it magical hunters? Never mind. Oh yeah, those are different, right? I gotta say, you seem like you know what you're doing. We are actually enemies or something like that? Since we would want to save the world and now wanna team up? I'd be ever so honored. By the way, I should introduce myself, shouldn't I? I'm Yashiko. cool. Nice to meet you, Yashiko. I'm Kagami. It is a pleasure to meet you too, Kagami. So, what are we waiting for? Let's kick some alien butt. Yeah, let's do that. And so we made our way downtown. Yashiko was, well, a very withdrawn kind of person. She wasn't much for a conversation, though as we were walking, she gradually inched closer to me, and then she... What? Whoa! Oh my god, I can take how cute she is. Yashiko, what are you doing? I'm sorry, are you not okay with this? Oh god, now I've said you end. It's fine. You can cuddle up to me. Oh, thank you. Well, this came out of nowhere. I mean, this game is for Yuri Game Jam, so that's no surprise, but I mean, it came out of nowhere in the story. Kagami, you're very warm. Just being with you calms me down. You met for like 3 seconds, what the hell? I didn't know how to reply, so I just let her continue leaning on me as we went near downtown. It was kinda comforting. And now it's red because everything is bad. When we finally arrived, I reluctantly parted from Yashiko and gazed on the side ahead of us. So many buildings had already been razed to the ground. There was fire and smoke everywhere, and the sound of sirens pierced my ears. It was awful. God, they already destroyed so much. But if we hurry, we can save what's left. Let's roll, Yashiko. I could see Yashiko was visibly nervous about something. I figured it was because she had to face danger for the very first time. To be honest, I was super scared too. But I was a magical girl, and magical girls always walk into danger with a smile, no matter how scared they were inside. So that's what I did. Yashiko and I dashed through the debris and flame, searching for the Empress so that we could finish her off once and for all. And here are the mod enemies. We could see her henchmen scattered around the city, clutching their weapons. I figured they were the aliens, because I didn't recall giant bugs being citizens of Toshi City. The two of us searched everywhere for the Empress flagship. My legs were aching from all that running, and I kept tripping over my feet. I really needed to exercise more. Mysteriously enough, Yashiko never seemed to get tired. Eventually, though... Kagami... Yashiko, I've been running around this mess for like an hour. What's going on? That's the mothership. That? But it looks just like all the other ships. From what I heard, Empress Desire isn't really someone who likes to put herself above others, usually. But she's an Empress. Alright then, what are we waiting for? Let's get to her. Wait. There's something I've been meaning to tell you. What is it? Well, my. Look what we have here. Who would say that? I'm right over here, magical girl. It's the Empress, right? I found myself face to face with a giant alien bug larger than all the others. Out of the corner of my eye, I could see Yashiko growing tenser and tenser. I don't suppose we met before. Allow me to introduce myself. Oh wait, it appears I don't need to. Yashiko, how would you do the formalities for me? Yeah. I was right, she's bad, huh? Yashiko, what does she... And then it hit me. The creator I was currently facing was the Empress herself. But what did Yashiko have to do with her? Wait a second. How do you know Yashiko? Hahaha. Yashiko, I completely interrupted you. Go on. Kagami, I'm sorry. I lied. I'm not here to help you. I'm here to destroy you. Let me elaborate. I had a gut feeling that someone being with a magical power would prevent me from taking this planet for my own. So naturally I had to find some way to stopping them. Thus, with the help of a few of my trusty scientists, I created Yashiko. By pretending to be a weak, simpering magical girl with no experience, she fooled you into thinking she was an ally. Gonna save this one here. Once she gained your trust and you took her down on my radars, you know what? It's very obvious how everything I told you led up to this, yeah. Figure it out yourself. Not that you have much time left to do so. Yashiko, is what she said all true? Yes. Yashiko, enough talking. Do what you were born to do. How is this? Is this a classic magical girl trope or what? It was nice knowing you. Wow, wait, you're seriously gonna attack me? I have to. Maybe we can talk this out. You don't have to listen to the Empress, but I must. It is my purpose. What sort of purpose is that? What are you gonna do with your life after you destroy Earth, huh? Just continue destroying more planets? Is that what the Empress has reduced you to? A tool? Well, she is a tool, kinda. Blah blah blah. You can call out to her heart all you want, but there's no going to stop her from killing you. Shut up. Actually, no. Shut up and lend me a damn ear. Why are you so interested in destroying this planet? Is this some sort of sick game for you? Some weird pleasure you have? Well, actually, that's not. God, you're just like all of those villains in all the shows I watch. You don't have any real reason for hurting others. You just want to do it because it's fun. But that's not. Stop making excuses. It's seriously getting on my nerves. Admit it, you're the one at fault here. I'm sorry, my little girl, but I need to destroy this planet. I have my reasons, mind you. Now, Yashiko, why don't you get on with this? With it. Yashiko, go and fight your designated opponent. No. No, I won't. Yashiko, what are you doing? This is so unexpected. Why do I have to lie for one sole reason? For your sake. I have the right to choose what I want to be. Are you denying me that right? Yashiko, please stop this nonsense or I will have you dismantled. I don't care. Fine. If that's what you choose, go ahead. Guards, take her anyway. Take her away. Kagami, Yashiko, you're back. Kagami. We met like for 5 minutes. Kagami, I want to thank you for being so kind to me. I really enjoyed the time we had together, like 5 minutes. Then we were talking. Yashiko, are you gonna? If you want your planet to live, you have to do as I say. Press the button on my 8 patch. What? You mean this moon symbol? Alright. I don't know what's going to happen next, but... Yashiko, if what I think will happen does happen, I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you really badly. Thank you. The moon on her 8 patch began glowing brightly as she began to step away from me and towards the Empress. She wore a peaceful expression. Empress desire. What? Oh, Yashiko, you didn't. That function will shortly prepare for me to do unto you as you have done unto others. With this power I will erase you and this entire catastrophe from existence. Yashiko, stop. Please. You've done enough. Now, begone. Tut. No, Yashiko. And she's dead. But she's probably not dead. My vision went black. Oh my god, this is kinda hard on the eyes. When I came to be, I found myself in a weird place. Somewhere very dark and very cold. I was alone, unafraid, and naked. I had no idea what was happening. But then I felt a pair of warm soft arms wrap around me. Hello, Kagami. Yashiko. I thought you were gone, but why does she have human form if she's not human? I'm no longer part of the world you belong to. I'm just visiting you in your dreams. Oh. There's actually another thing I want to tell you. Before I go wherever I have to go next. Yashiko. But Yashiko is saying this. Yashiko, I know this is really sudden, but I love you. But Yashiko is... What? Yashiko. This is... It's now I know, but... I fell in love with you. I think that was a mistake. I fell in love with you at first sight too. Yeah, like in 2 minutes. You know what? That's gonna make leaving you all the harder, right? I'm sorry. I just felt it was important to say. No, I understand. I'm sorry, but I have to go now. I wish I could be here longer with you. Same here. Goodbye, Kagami. Maybe we'll see each other again someday. When I next came to be, I found myself in my room again, lying on the floor. I got up and made my way to the window. It was clear and beautiful outside. My eyes stung as tears began to well up. I knew why Yashiko couldn't see this day with me, but it still hurt. She couldn't see the peace we brought back to the world. But she was alive like for one day, right? I must have stayed at one spot for hours before turning back to check my calendar, and realizing I was late for school on Monday. I had been out for 2 whole days. Thankfully, I was still in my school uniform, so I was able to leave immediately. Once I reached the school premises, the first lesson's bell was already ringing. I sighed, realizing this meant yet another detention and stepping into the classroom, and stopped. From the crowds of classmates and the writing on the blackboard, I could tell that the transfer student has arrived at our class. Normally, I wouldn't really have cared, but the girl at the front of the classroom was different. That girl was... Of course it was. Yashiko? Yashiko is cute. The girl smiled gently and replied, I'm here, Kagami. Here with you. The end. So that's the end of this game. Yeah. Well, I think of the 3 games, of the 3 Mado games I played, this one's my favorite. I mean, it has a really oh, he seems like there's another story to tell. Oh, never mind, it's not over yet. I'm gonna keep my talks to the end. That is, if we weren't playing the demo version of this game. Oh, it is the end. Yeah, never mind. Then, until then, see ya. So, I don't know if this game is ever gonna have a full version. Actually, we'll have to look at that. So, what to say about this game, right? Well, it was my favorite of the 3 games I played. It's the longer too. I mean, it is a pretty standard magical girl, like this comedy magical girl referencing tropes. I've seen this a million of times, right? But it's still funny to see it another time. I actually wouldn't mind seeing what happens next, since Yashiko coming back and stuff. It would be nice to see a sequel to this game, or a full version, or whatever. Like with most visual novel games, I would like more decision making, right? Even if it doesn't matter a lot, having choices pop here and there, it makes it more interactive, right? Not saying just like reading a book or something like that. Definitely, it missed some music with the magical girl transformation. It needed this Sailor Moon kind music, Precure music, when you're transforming, and some animations. I don't know. I know that's complex to make, right? But that's the core of a magical girl, her transformation, right? So it lacked it in that aspect. But otherwise, it was pretty interesting to read. Yeah, it was not too long, but not too short, and so it was nice. And yeah, if you guys want to play this game, the link will be down in the description. And if you want to play other Mado games or watch her videos, I will leave that link below too. And I will see you in the next game. Goodbye.